Hello. Hello, everybody. Jacqueline, Dad, good to see you. I'm doing good. Doing really good, I guess, for a Sunday night. Sunday Night Live. Here we are. It's been a couple weeks. Been a couple weeks since we've been live. Big thank you to John, 1984 Barbecue, for covering for me last week. Just got lots going on, folks. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. We get some people here. Nothing negative, nothing bad. Just going to make a few little changes. It's all good. As a matter of fact, I think you guys will like it. New changes? Yes. Let's get some people in here and I'll discuss that. Kevin Howard, how you been, brother? In Middletown, Kentucky. I haven't seen you even on YouTube here in a couple of weeks. I guess you've been busy. Of course, you lost a relative. I hate to hear that, brother. It's your stepmom? Did I understand that right? I might be mistaken there. I apologize if I got that one wrong. So, yeah, gonna make a couple little changes, but I'm gonna give it let everything build up. We'll chit chat for a little bit. Like I said, nothing negative going on. Everything. As a matter of fact, I think it'll be for the better. So, yeah, I seen that. I tell you what, I've had some. Gets me thinking about stuff because I've had some high school. I've had two, and within the last week of old high school buddies pass away within the last week, and I'm going, these guys are my age, and this just happened within, like I said, within the last week. So yeah, it's been an interesting week. I seen a meme on Facebook. It's been a while back. Chris, how you doing, buddy? What's going on? It's the two old boys sitting at a bar, and then one looks at the other one, sees a couple old guys on the other side of the bar. It's a couple old men looking rugged. He looks at his buddy, says, "That's going to be us in 10 years." His buddy says, "That's a mirror, asshole." Yeah. So let's see here. Who we got in the house? Let me do some call outs here. Jacqueline, Dad, good to see you. Kevin, good to see you. Chris, East One Farms. Let's see here. Marciano, do I say your name right? I did another crab. Oh, God, nice. You got vids on Instagram. Am I following you on Instagram? I need to check this out. Just killing YouTube, Steve. Rocky Marciano. Okay, awesome. Got it. Name wise, I hear you. I'm bad with names and pronouncing stuff. Oh boy. Just killing YouTube, Steve. Just killing it. I was kind of hoping John, that he might pop in here. He's been working out here lately. 1984 Barbecue. All right, guys, I got a few people here. I will spill the beans. This nothing. Some of you may have even been expecting it. We are, guys. I love this Sunday night stuff, and I will repeat this later on in the show. Yes, hit that like button. Thank you, whoever did that. Love doing it, but I'm having a hard time keeping up. Marciano 5 is Instagram. I will look that up. If I'm not already there, probably not. I will look it up. Yeah, love doing it. I'm having a hard time doing it every week. We got a lot of things going. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I'm doing a lot. I want to do some different things on the channel, but a lot of my scheduling stuff that's working in that direction is getting tight. So some of it's the remodel, some other stuff going on around here, and we're raising a couple grandchildren. So effective Next week, I'm still going to do Sunday nights, but only every other week. I talked with John, 1984 Barbecue. We're going to be switching Sundays every other Sunday. Next Sunday night at 9, John, 1984 Barbecue will be going live in this same time slot. And then the following Sunday, I will be back. And I proposed that to him last week. He was live last week. Pickles, good to see you, man. And he seemed very interested in it. He seemed very interested in it. And so that's what we're going to do. Every other week here. Sunday Night Live here, Ken Rogers Mostly Outdoors. And then next week, John 1984 Barbecue will be on, and we're just going to switch it up every other week. That's the news. So, yeah. Charlie, how you doing, brother? Sorry I did not burn myself in that last video. I put on a glove just for you, just to ruin your whole week. I wore So, in my old life, I would just reach down and grab that little pro and try. So, Marciano, meatloaf video. Yes, I enjoyed doing that. I hadn't done a meatloaf in a long time. And as you can see, it kind of fell apart at the end. It was good. It was one of the better. I've never smoked a meatloaf. I've done meatloaf in the past. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going off totally. It's just like next week. I have and it just happens to work out because I'd already talked to John about it. Next week, I have a family reunion on Saturday. That's going to take up a big chunk of my day. And I'm going to do a small cook for that, or I might just do some salsa or something for that. But I have a grandbaby's birthday party on Sunday. So that's stuff like that just gets sometimes gets in the way. And that's, just part of the life. So, yeah, not going anywhere, but we're just going to do this every other week. I do encourage everyone. I'm hoping he shows up tonight. I know he's been working a lot. But John over at 1984 Barbecue, he actually lives right over here in Jeffersonville, I think, right across the river from me. Yes, I'm getting old. If you're not subscribed to 1984 Barbecue, please. We got any mods in here? Could someone pull up his and post a link to John's channel? He's been working a lot here lately, and he works over here close to me in Rubbertown. So I know those guys. My dad retired from over in Rubbertown at one of the other chemical companies. So those guys work a lot of hours. So Velveeta, rotel, and hot sausage or chorizo is fire. Awesome. Yeah. I like some chorizo. Man, I haven't cooked any of that in a while. That's what I get when I go to Arkansas. Our soon-to-be sister-in-law, she does a lot of chorizo. Love that stuff. Rubbertown. It's a industry district here locally. It's fairly close to me. It's a lot of chemical companies set up right on the river, and that's just been known to. It's been there. You go. Thanks, Charlie. And it's been called Rubbertown for as long as I can remember. There's a rubber plant. I think they make some tires and stuff like that over there. That's how it got its name, I believe. Yes, Rubbertown. A lot of chemical companies in there, and John works over in that area. So my dad retired from a different company, but in the same little area. So, yeah, there it is. Link to Charlie got it, and so did Stephen, Jacqueline, Dad there. If y'all be sure and subscribe to him. He will be up next Sunday during this time slot. So, what's everyone cooking this week? I seen one. You're going to smack me? Who's going to smack me one? Y'all fighting again? Charlie makes rubbers too. Oh, man. My meatloaf is a sin. Kevin, yeah, I don't know if you've been watching. I know you've been busy for a couple of weeks, but yeah, I tell you what, I have not done a griddle. I say that I did my first griddle cook this morning, and I did video it. Probably the first one in a couple of weeks. So I was slacking on my kettle cooks, and I haven't had any smoke in my system. So I've been cooking on my Weber kettle for some. So forgive me. I will be back. Family reunion. Did I say it right? Did I mispronounce something? Come on, guys. Really? Family reunion. Family reunion. What's Cuisinart? Oh my goodness. All right, let me back up here. What am I missing? Am I missing anything? Y'all just picking on me. I distracted y'all with the word rubber and it just threw everything off. Stuffed pepper smoked sounds good. You know, that is actually on my list. I haven't had any stuffed bell peppers in a long time. So yeah, that's actually on my list to do. I'm just going to have to come up with something a little bit different than the norm. I like to keep it pretty basic, but stuffed bell peppers is, yeah, definitely. My mom used to make stuffed bell peppers. Oh my God. And she had a couple of different ways to do it too. Pan fried a steak with butter tonight. Nice. Butter on a steak is always good. So let's drink. I'm going easy tonight. My normal beam or Sprite tonight. Just Sprite 0. Less calories. So yeah. So let's drink. No shots, dude. No shots tonight. Pork butt tomorrow night, I think. Yep. I still got some pulled pork in my deep freeze down there. Matter of fact, I'm doing drinking Stoli. Yeah. I almost grabbed a beer tonight, to be honest. I thought about it. So, but I drink Jim Beam instead. Tell you what, guys, I'm suffering a little bit tonight because we went out for dinner. We've been stuck in the house most of the day. So just to get out of the house, we went to dinner at the Texas Roadhouse. And I got that big smokehouse burger. That sucker back kicked my butt. It was good. But yeah, I see the pork butt. I've got some pork butt still in the deep freeze. So I'm going to let that dwindle down. Then I'm going to do some more, hopefully before it gets too cold out. You have a juice box. It's Apple. Yeah. So we got 8 in the house. Guys, hit that thumbs up button for me if you don't mind. So I do got a fresh, I started to say bottle, but it's kind of more like a jug. I do got that going for me. I'm pretty sure that whole thing will not be drank during this live feed anyway. Kid's gonna have a smokehouse turd. Oh my God. Y'all wrong. You guys are wrong. Ebony Rollins Gibson. Well, hello, girl. How are you doing? If you are in, wow. Good to see you. I can hook you up with a good dental hygienist real quick. My girl keeps my pearly whites nice and clean. I get a lot of stains. She takes care of me. Yes, she is the girl that keeps my pearly whites, or she at least tries to keep my pearly whites pearly white. I make it rough on her, I promise you. I do make it rough on her. Yeah, welcome, girl. We just chit-chatting. I was just telling everyone here that we're going to be doing this, scooting this back to every other week instead of every week. There he is, John, 1984 Barbecue. We've been talking about you, buddy. We are, let's see. But no, I have not. Sounds awesome, though. Mexican barbecue. I like that. Yeah, John is, I've already made this announcement, John, but I'll say it again. The 1984 barbecue is going to be filling in. I say filling in. We've agreed to share this time slot every other Sunday. Every other Sunday at 9 o'clock. He will be here next Sunday at 9, and we'll just be switching back and forth. That could change. Everyone, I mean, things are going to come up. I might not be able to make it on my night, and he might not be able to make it on his night. So we'll work that out. Maybe I will do 2 weeks and vice versa. But for the immediate future, me and 1984 Barbecue will be switching out every other Sunday. So can we move it on like 8:30? You know, I would like to. And that's not out of the question. Here's I have a 3-year-old boy in the house living here, and I try to make sure he's in bed before I go live. Otherwise, you're going to see his face all up in the camera, and I won't be able to get him to bed. So, yes, 8:30 sounds good, and we might do that down the road, but we'll see. Right now, the 9 o'clock, I know he's in bed, and he's generally asleep by 9, so that's where I'm at. And I'm 52 years old, and dealing with a cranky 3-year-old is not something I like doing. You never know when your time slot is. You never know. You know, I might be doing some different time slots as convenient, but it'll be random. I'll look up and see if any of the big guys are live, and you never know. I could jump in live. And mine and John's agreement is only for this time slot. He can go live whenever he wants, and I'll do the same whenever I want. But during this time slot, we're going to alternate so as not to steal each other's audience. We don't need to compete. We're both trying to grow, so we don't need to compete against each other on that. So Jack Daniel's Apple was launched this week. Really, I like the one. I have, my wife likes the Jim Beam apple, and it's a little sweet for me. But I like the Jim Beam peach. I haven't tried the other peaches for the other brands, but I really thought, I was scared that the Jim Beam peach was going to be too sweet, and it's not. It's kind of mellow. So yeah. Oh, that's tasting too good for this late at night. So that could be trouble. Look out. I kind of needed that because I was feeling really tired too. So I'm sorry, I just got a message over here. Yes, we were talking about you, John. So let's see here. What's going on? Anybody cooking anything this week? What's going on? I know I asked this a minute ago, and I've seen a couple comments. Gonna do sport, but Noche, did I say, is that Noche Mexican barbecue? That sounds good. That sounds really good. I don't get a lot of Mexican or Hispanic food in general unless I go out to Arkansas with my future sister-in-law. God, she can lay it on. Awesome stuff. She'll take leftovers from my grill cooks down there and just turn that into stuff that's amazing. And I'm just like, I want to copy. I haven't been to Arkansas in a while. That's what you think about JD Apple. New pancake with bacon strip inside. Okay. I seen a video with pancake with a piece of bacon inside. I seen a video of that recently. I haven't done it. I did. I did not see. I've seen the video. I've seen that it was up, but I did not look at it yet. I will. Yeah, that's pancake. Now you got your Kevin. You got your griddle going, right? I know you do. I've seen a picture of it. Seen a picture of it. Sorry, guys. I got to do some work here. Pardon me. Ebony, this is for you. You're always talking about my drinks. Very simple, girl. Let me get my camera adjusted. Everyone else has seen this 100 times. Pardon me. This is a small bottle. I promise. I'm gonna get a little ice. And yes, Kevin, I'm gonna ruin it. I normally do the ice first. Little bass backwards tonight. Jim Beam, yes, sir. Jim Beam Ghost. I got some of that downstairs too. Haven't found a lot of stuff to use it in though. What kind of pop was that? That's just a Sprite Zero, girl. That's just a 0 calories or 0 sugar. I'm trying to stay away from as much sugar, even though there's sugar in the bourbon. Let me get back on my pretty mug. Boo. Oh, that was Boo. Jim Beam makes a ghost. It's like aged 1 year. It's very white. It's not clear like vodka, but it's just been very little aging. That's what I thought you was talking about. So yeah, as far as smokes and stuff, I haven't done a lot just because of my work schedule. Because I did the you seen the meatloaf? Did that? That was actually done last week. I done the pork roast. That was awesome. I didn't even get any leftovers. My wife was all over that. She made sandwiches out of that for the next few days and threatened me my life if I tried to jump in there and take some. So that was a success. Wait, do you have? Yes, I'm wearing sleeves. I am. Tell you what, it was cool today. We've actually had a couple days of. We had a couple cool mornings. It was like the high yesterday was 50, like 59, and we went from like 80s and 90s down to like, so that was a big jump. My allergies went nuts. But yeah, I did. I cooked breakfast on the griddle. You'll see that next Saturday, by the way. It'll be cute. Not a very long video, but I think you'll like it in the spirit of the season. But yeah, I got a little chilled out there wearing short sleeves. You may be in the wrong channel. Ebony, I apologize. My friends here, they get a little rowdy at times. They come in here and they talk bad about me. I need you to come in here and defend me. Talk about how nice of a guy I am. Ebony knows me. She knows me and the wife. And then these guys come in here. Tom's Food Factory, how you doing, buddy? And Ebony comes in here and don't know how to handle all you crazy people. See there? Listen to Ebony. She knows greatness when she sees it. She's not used to seeing me in my cheaters because I only do that when I'm reading. I can see, like, I look over to see my pretty mug over here. I can see that fine, but I go to read y'all's chat. I can't see a word. We got 8 in the house. Small, but good crowd. That'll work. I'll take it. Yes, hit that thumbs up. Thank you very much. So what's coming up? Let me look at my list, and I don't know what I'm going to do next. I went into this weekend. I was on the phone. I don't know if you guys know Russell Cooks. He used to be barbecue trucker, but now he's Russell Cooks. I was on the phone with him. He's doing a collaboration. Asked me if I wanted to get into it, and I haven't responded yet. So I'm still trying to figure it out. But here's what's on my list of stuff to do. My immediate list is gyros, calzones. I might get my stepson in on that one. Hot brown, that's a local hit. Johnny's Pizza Pie, that's my stepson Johnny. I might video him doing that. He does a pizza pie that is out of this world, but you almost got to see it. So it might be something I video him doing it here. So Johnny, if you happen to be watching, you're on my list. Chicken Parmigiana. I probably said that wrong. If Rexy's in the house, I apologize. Breakfast tacos. I got an idea for that. Carne asada. I've got a request to do carne asada. I'm working on that one. Chicken fritters. I've had a request for that. I'm working on that. Dr. Pepper ribs. I've had a request for that. That's probably going to be more of a wintertime cook when I can't get outside or just too cold. I don't want to get outside. Meatloaf burgers. Four Seasons Barbecue did that. I'm like, I'm intrigued. Meatloaf hamburgers. That's going to be coming up. That might even be a griddle smash meatloaf burger. Something I might do something like that. Breakfast pizza. My granddaughter wants me to do that, so that might be coming up in the near future. I've honestly never done one, so when I do gyros, let you. Okay, I'll do that, Tom. Yeah, I don't know. What was the restaurant, the fast food joint that come out with that? That piqued my interest on that. Was it? Man, I don't know. There's a local fast food joint that come out with some gyros real recently, and I said I want to do that. So that's where that come from. A Reuben. I got a twist. John 1984 Barbecue did a Reuben recently, and it kind of piqued my interest on that. I've never done one. I've had many of them. I've never made one. I just recently put on their steak Diane. Who did that? Charlie, you did a steak Diane. That's on my list to do. Just because I'd never even heard of a steak Diane, and you did that. It looked awesome. And something I had tonight, which I love, it just made my list tonight, was fried pickles as a appetizer. That made my list tonight that I'm going to do because I love those things, and I ate way too many tonight. So that's my immediate list of stuff I'm preparing. Some of it I'm researching just to try and not do what everyone else has done, but maybe kind of make it my own. And I'm sure there's a war going. I got Pickles Barbecue and East Wind Farms in the house. So there's a fight going on. There's got to be a fight going on. So let's see here. Let me get caught up. I get diarrhea of the mouth. I get to talking and I lose track. Am I doing anything for no? Of course, we're going to hand out candy. Check out this bag of candy. Let me reach over here. Oh my God. 400 pieces of candy. It's in the lineup for Halloween. I want to get back in. The last 2 years, I have not done a whole lot besides taking my grandson out for trick-or-treating. My best friend is, he does a big thing every year. I mean, goes all out. He makes homemade props. Does a whole production. His brother and a few other people, my wife and I is participating in it. And I got a video, one of my early videos, where I filmed is a few years back. That's when it was here at my house. He moved it from his house, and actually he's at his sister's house the last couple of years. But he did it here one year, and I filmed it. So guys, go look back one of my early videos. Halloween night, and that was my buddy's production that he filmed here at my house, and it was really, really cool. And we had so many people show up at the house. It's loud, crazy. Towards the end, there may have been a little alcohol involved. Towards the end, not during. We were not out here giving kids shots or nothing. I promise. So never trust the skinny chef, Shane. What's going on, buddy? How are you doing? Have I missed anyone else? So yeah, that's I'd like to. I thought about getting back into that this year. Maybe next year. My buddy was over here the other night, and we discussed it. It's probably too late now this year, but maybe next year or so we can have it back here. Whatever. I don't know what night Halloween's going to be on. So there's a lot of work involved in setting that up. I actually took 2 days off work in the past just to set up, do the Halloween thing, and then the next day to tear down. So a lot of work going, but it's a great show. But if you're friends with me on Facebook, before too long, I will share that video again. I go through an all-day thing of it, of the setup and whatnot, and everything that goes into it. And I show quite a bit of the kids coming by and the spooks and whatnot in that video. But I think I can do a better job in the future. So next time, go back and I will share that video back up as we get closer to Halloween. And hopefully in the future I can do that. But yeah, that might be coming back. Probably not. Well, it won't be this year. But maybe in the next couple of years we'll get back into that Halloween production. But it's not my show. It's a good friend of mine. So see here. Have you seen it, Kevin? That was very cool. I had a blast doing that. We have a little chili thing going on too. Me and my buddy, we both make chili. Let's see. You always do a haunted house here. You'll be in California this year. Cool. We used to go out to Southern California for Thanksgiving every year. Haven't done that in a while. Well, since my stepdaughter moved back to this part of the country. Let's see here. Just got done with a 22-hour smoked rib. Wow. Wow, 22 hours. Ron, Four Seasons Barbecue. How you doing, sir? I was just talking about you. I was running through my list of foods to cook, and you did that. Meatloaf burgers. That's on my list to do. Yeah, I'm doing really good. Really good. Got a small little crowd here. I like it. 9 is in the house. Hit that like button if you do not mind. That helps us out a lot. Got some new faces here. Ebony, you still here? I'm going to tout you. You guys are at in the Louisville area, in the Southwest Jefferson County area, and need a dental hygienist, Foster and Foster Dental Care. My girl Ebony stopped in to visit with us. There she is. She keeps my pearly whites pearly white, or at least tries to. Was just there a couple weeks ago. So yes, you love that. Yeah, that's on my list, buddy. I just did my meatloaf to come out yesterday. Was not a perfect cook, but it was good. It was good. I made a drastic mistake in that, but yeah, I say drastic. It was a slight mistake. It's been a while since I've done meatloaf. You used to have a dentist named Dr. Payne. Any white chili recipes? Yes, girl. It's not my recipe. Beverly does it. Beverly does a white chili on Christmas Day every year. I do my chili, one of my chilies, and Beverly does a white chili. And she does, I tell you what, sometimes it can get a little hot, but yes, Beverly does a white chili. And I'm going to have to do that one myself. I'll have to look at her recipe, though. It's actually in a book that she based it on a book that we have here in the house. And she, of course, kind of made it her own to some degree. But yeah, I will do the white chili that she does. I'm going to put it on my list. What was the mistake? I'd used for that much meat and with the breadcrumbs, I only did one egg. I should have done 2, maybe 3 eggs for that meatloaf. I had a little trouble at the end, and that was my fault. Don't get me wrong, the flavor was there. There was no issues with the flavor of my meatloaf, but I kind of it fell apart a little bit on the end where it didn't slice the way it should have. So that was the mistake. The flavor, I was all over the flavor, man. That was, egg. Egg that helps hold everything. Helps hold everything together. Egg. Did I say it wrong? Yeah. Charlie, you got a white chili? I need to go find that. I've personally never done a white chili. Beverly does one ever so often. She does one every year for Christmas. I do because we have the kids come over. Yes, Christmas Day. My family does things a little different because we're all over the place. On Christmas Day, we kind of do our own thing. Yes, I'll tell her to hop on and help me. Yes, she's in there listening right now. So Beverly, Ebony wants me to do a white chili video, so you're going to have to coach me on that. She's not going to jump on camera, I promise you, Ebony. She's not going to do that, but maybe she can come in and coach me on it. We can do that. Kevin, thanks for stopping by, buddy. I haven't seen you in a couple of weeks, so it's good to see you back. I know you was out at all those concerts and everything. That's probably why I haven't seen you. You was all hung over and everything after heavy metal, rock and roll, and everything else going on. But yes, and yes, Ebony's on here, huh? You want to come say hi to Ebony?
Hi.
Hi. She said hi, Ebony. Her teeth feel great. So, Justin, good to see you. My nephew is in the house. So, Kevin, see you, brother. I'm getting arthritis. I can't do all that. So everything's good over here. So yeah, this weather change, man. It's got my allergies going crazy, which it's not a complaint. I love fall weather. I love the cool weather. This is perfect if I was only camping. That's perfect camping weather for me if I was only camping. We're trying to make that change, I promise. You'll be doing a channel name change here in a few weeks? Just a heads up. Okay. Well, you're probably not going to tell me right now, Shane, but I will be watching that, buddy. It's 90 here. Wow. You're in Florida, right, Shane? Am I correct? Yeah, it's we've been in the 80s and 90s for a while, and it's just within the last couple of weeks dropped. That's right, Florida. Yes. Mysterio. I probably said that wrong, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Good to have you. Yeah, it just dropped. We had a high yesterday of like 59. And that was kind of it's been great because I haven't kicked on the air conditioning in a few days. I love it. It's actually been chilly. I went out this morning. I did my little griddle cook this morning and walked outside, and I'm like, wow. Kind of wish I'd put on a sweatshirt or something. Raining in Virginia all day. We had rain. We had rain pretty much all day Friday. Kind of out of here now. You probably got our rain. Flying and cooking with pickles. Gator Key. Okay. I'm missing part of this conversation. It's bad because it's tasting really good tonight, guys. All right. I'm going to scroll up, guys. Be patient. I know I'm behind on the chat. No, I'm behind here. Charlie, I'm going to go find your white chili. Like I said, I've personally never done one. Beverly does one quite a bit. I say quite a bit, probably 2 or 3 times a year. And it is awesome. Awesome, awesome. That's making my list. She'll have to coach me on it. Oh, you don't have a name yet. Okay. Gotcha. I tell you what, I've never used it as my logo or anything, but I've always had a saying of never trust a skinny chef. I've used that for a long time. And it goes back, clean back to the 80s. Like I said, it was never a slogan of mine or anything, but I've always said that never trust a skinny chef, mainly because I could not use the term skinny chef. White and green chili. Never had green chili. Let's see. Link to pickles, smoked chicken white chili instant. Oh, nice. Nice. I will check that out. Y'all, there's a link if you ever want to see Ebony, if you want to see Pickles Barbecues, got that white chili. Click on that link after my live feed, not during. We don't want to lose you. Yes, that's going to be on I'm going to have to do that. Queso dip, yeah. It's yeah. You know, it's honestly, I've never done that because I've never had to, because it seems like everywhere I go, someone's doing that. If you want to see Ebony, just to give you a heads up, and I've told several others like Justin, my nephew in here, you see a lot of these channels here that are in the chat. Four Seasons Barbecue, Pickles Barbecue, 1984 Barbecue. Several of these, they're all Tom's Food Factory, all outstanding cooks. And they're all got videos all over YouTube. So if you highlight your cursor over top the names there, you'll see some 3 dots over to the right. And there'll be a message. If you click on the 3 dots, there'll be a message that says go to channel. that'll pop up a different window for you to that person's channel, and subscribe to them, because there's some awesome cooking going on. And a lot of us are just guys, we hang out and chat on Sunday night or whenever they go live, but there's some good cooking. A lot of good food, and I've learned from a lot of these guys, just from a lot of it's not necessarily something I haven't done before. They might be doing it a different way. That's just, you go, okay, yeah, I'm going to try that. You see it, and I'm like, yeah, I got to try that. So there's a lot of good channels in here. So check them out. Same for you, Justin. I know you've already heard me preach that. It's like, let's see, John did a Reuben sandwich a while back. Yeah. We're not professionals. We don't do, except Tom. Tom's an expert, man. He does videography like this. Yeah, there's a lot of good cooks here. You've seen my videos. They're not professional. I'm trying to get better. We're all trying to get better at the videography, but there's a lot of good cooks in here. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Red cha-cha recipe. Well, I don't. Do not. Like the new camera setup. Yeah, that was the Friday night was the Saturday night. I'm sorry. Saturday night was the first time I got to use my new lighting setup. I've used it a few times in here on my live feeds, one camera, and I learned some stuff. Thanks, Ken. So what did I not mention? East Wind Farms. He does some pretty good cooking. If I left you out, I apologize. Videography. Yeah. There's some great channels. Yeah, East Wind Farms. East Wind Farms does some awesome videos. He travels a lot too, man. I tell you what. He won't tell us what he does for a living. I think he's a Trump spy, is what he is. Not a Trump. He doesn't spy on Trump. He's a spy. He's always traveling, and he'll tell you where he's been once he gets back, but you never know. So he's a secret agent for the U.S. government. I'm going to create a conspiracy right here on Chris. He's a U.S. spy, and he travels over doing secret missions all abroad. So, all right, I'll stop there. Yes, I got the dead cat, Mike. Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm assuming these are compliments. I'm not reading the chat. But yeah, that's the first time I've done my cook Friday or Saturday night went past dark. And I did some lighting, outdoor lighting. I obviously have, after watching some of the video, I have not edited it yet, but I've watched a little bit of playback. I've got to learn about light. I got a lot to learn about lighting, but I did have to use it Saturday night. So yes, thank you. The picture I took, that was me goofing off while I was waiting on food to come up to temp, because it went way longer than I anticipated. Video should be up probably in 2 weeks on that one. I haven't done a griddle video in a few weeks, so I feel obligated to do my griddle video next week. So because I've been hearing about it from the subscribers. I've been hearing it. You're not doing griddle cooks. I subscribe to you for griddle cooks. Sorry, they're coming. There'll be one next Saturday, a griddle cook. It's a short video, but yeah. Ron talking about your surf and turf video. That was the cooking for cancer. Yeah, I've seen that. Let's see here. You are OnlyFans. Tom, I like your channel, buddy. I think you do good videos. I'm learning. I'm learning to do good videos. I think they've improved from the beginning, which I think most of us can say that. I do got the dead cat mic. I bought the dead cat mic setup because I was trying to do the lapel mic, and I move around. I'm a fidgety person, and I kept bumping the mic, and it just screwed up my audio. So I had to invest in that mic, the shotgun mic that I got with a dead cat. And that's really, I'll be honest, that was probably one of the biggest improvements I did with my videos, buying that mic. It was worth the money. I bought that at the same time I bought my Canon camera. And I think it was one of the better purchases I made. The lighting, I think, was probably next, even though I got to educate myself a little bit on lighting setup. And with this weather coming up, we're getting ready to lose the daylight savings time. So I'll be using more of that. I'll be using more of the lights here in the future. And I'm trying to educate myself a little bit about light placement and not get a lot of shadows. I use my lights, like I said, Saturday night, but you always got caught on. That ain't right. Okay. Yeah, it's that's I kind of switched positions and I only had one camera. I only had one light set up too. So I might go to a 2 light system as the weather changes on us. I might go to that when I'm outside like that. But yeah. And I was doing a cook on the gas grill too. So and I'm only doing that because I've had requests. Let's see, Texas style barbecue. Because how you doing, Chef Johnny? What's going on, man? Ebony, if you're still here, definitely click on those dots and sub to Chef Johnny. Texas style barbecue cuisine. Excellent chef, and he's he high school culinary teacher. So this guy knows what he's doing, and he does that Texas style barbecue too. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. One of my bigger channels on here that comes in on my live next to Charlie Pickles Barbecue. He's probably Charlie's just the one that picks on me the most. He loves to see me. Just finished. Oh, Monley from Backwoods Gourmet. Nice. So, yeah. Got royalty in the house. Love it. I'm going to scroll up here to see what I missed. You guys get to Cooking with Bo. Good to see you, buddy. How you doing? Bo has the Cuisinart 360 griddles coming out with some pretty cool videos, guys. Y'all check out his channel. He does. I like your Bo. I like your editing. I like your style. Does really shorter videos, but they're really good. They're entertaining. Got some good music in there. I can't keep my mouth shut long enough to do your style of video. So yes, definitely check out Bo's channel. I think he's got some really good quality videos with only better things to come. Your hand got messed up in Vegas. Yeah, it's been slow. This is a slow season, but what'd you do to your hand, man? You didn't go to Vegas getting a fight, did you? Access deer country ribs on the Weber. Sweet. Spider bait. Oh no, those can be harmful. Yeah, spiders can do some damage. Got your hand stuck in the slime machine. Ebony, thank you so much for signing in, girl. Wow, thank you. I'm glad you stopped by. You've been telling me you're gonna log in on live, so I'm glad you did. It'll be. I hope you tune back in, so it won't be another 3 months before I see you. Hope all is well. Thank you, girl. See you next time. You also do another channel for wildlife. You end up having surgery in Vegas. No kidding. Suburban Barbecue. What's going on, Jim? How you doing? Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. How you doing? Wow, we're getting the crowd in here. We're about 56 minutes. I'm going to go a little bit longer before I go to bed. 4:45 comes up early, guys, so I'm not going to be on a whole lot longer. Bunch of new faces in here. What's going on? Who am I missing? Yeah, cooking with Bo. Yeah, guys. Yeah. Okay. Well, Bo will be back soon. But check out Bo's channel. He does. He's got him a Cuisinart 360 griddle and does a lot of shorter videos, but they're really entertaining. I love his style of editing. I love what he's doing there, and I think he's going to grow. There. So, guys, if you haven't already, please hit that like button. I'm not gonna bug you again about that. We are probably within the next. There it is. Thank you, Stephen. Jacqueline Dad just posted a link to Bo's channel. Very good. Chris, Blind Grilling, how you doing? Fayetteville, Arkansas. Wow. Doing a college visit. Fayetteville, where's that? Beverly, where's Fayetteville? So I'm not sure where Fayetteville. I've heard of it. We got family in Rector, Arkansas, which is up in the northeast corner of Arkansas. So that's where I go. I say that I haven't been there in a little while. Two thumbs down. Don't want you to think we like you. I'll take it. The dirty little secret is in the world of YouTube, thumbs down and thumbs up all do the same thing. It's all good. I'll take them. I prefer thumbs up. But two thumbs down, I'm okay with two thumbs down. Do two thumbs down and one thumbs up. Northwest Arkansas. Okay. I haven't been over that way. What am I drinking tonight? My usual. I'm not doing anything special. Pardon the big jug. That lasts longer and it was on sale. Jim Beam regular and some Sprite. Sprite zero sugar. I'm trying to stay away from so much sugar. Not that bourbon doesn't have sugar. So it's less sugar. I'll probably do one more before bedtime. So, and that's about it for me. Am I driving or? Oh, I missed part of it. Blind girl, are you? Oh, a little slow there, Jim. Sorry. Yeah. Don't be drinking and driving, Chris. This Chris tiny and throws lots of lead. Uh-oh. I missed part of just no spaghetti noodles and the chili. Just no, don't do it. Okay, I'm caught up. Yeah, Justin is my nephew, guys. Lay it on him. He's open season. Just pick on Justin all you want. Sorry, Justin. Justin is a good little student in barbecuing. He's learning a lot, and I think he's going to do well with this barbecue thing. And as far as noodles and chili, wow. My answer is pretty consistent. Yes and no, depending on the chili and the mood I'm in. If I'm not having anything with the chili, I will put a little macaroni noodles in my chili. It's a filler. It's a filler only. I just did a batch of chili last week. I did not video it. And I did not put any noodles in it, but we had some grilled cheese or peanut butter sandwich or something with it that I use as a filler. But if I'm not having any sides at no sides at all, just chili only. Yeah, I'll put a little small amount of noodles in there. That's my theory on the chili thing. But I have about 3 or 4 different chilies that I make, so it varies on what I'm doing. And I can't seem to make the same chili twice, so I'm always playing with it. It's always good most of the time. Okay, that is a big old bottle. Yes, that is a big jug. And I buy that because it lasts a while, and I can usually find that on sale. Because I'm a tightwad, guys. I promise you. I am a tightwad. You're allergic to alcohol. She loved tasting different drinks. I used to drink like crazy when you was younger. Yeah, I like my bourbon. I try to make sure if I have a drink at night, I try to make sure it's at night. I know people who get up in the morning to start drinking, and I'm not about to go that route. So, but I know a lot of people that don't drink at all, so it's no problem. You have not had a drink in 9 weeks. You've been dieting a lot, Johnny. You lost quite a bit of weight there, buddy. So, yeah. And I probably need to limit myself because I need to lose a few pounds. Definitely need to lose a few pounds. See, North Carolina, yeah. All right. I'm going to back up just a little bit because I think I'm missing some stuff. I know I miss stuff every week when I do this. All right, guys, I'm going to start to wind this thing down. I just want to remind everybody, John, I don't know if you're still here, 1984 Barbecue. John and I, 1984 Barbecue, we have come to an agreement because I'm having a hard time doing this thing every week. Starting next week, or I guess this week starts it all. John and I have come to an agreement to alternate weeks. Sunday night at 9. I'm here this week. Next week at 9 o'clock, you will catch John 1984 Barbecue doing a live feed in the same time slot. And rather than give up the time slot, we're just going to switch out. If something happens, one of us can't do it that week, we'll work it out. Or, I might do it 2 weeks in a row, or he might do 2 weeks in a row, just depending on how it works out. But I'm struggling to do this every week just because of my schedule. I'm 52 years old, and I'm raising a 3-year-old boy and a 14-year-old girl. So it's it's been a little struggling sometimes. But I'm not done. I want to keep doing this, but just me and John is coming to an agreement to do this every other weekend so that we between the two of us, we can keep this same time slot going. And I'm having a blast, but I have struggled doing this every week. So that's where we're at. So next week, at this time, 1984 Barbecue will go live at 9. There's been talk of moving to 8:30, but I have trouble with that with the child situation. I want to make sure they're in bed and asleep before I go live. That's where otherwise you're going to be dealing with a 3-year-old boy that's constantly want my attention. And you guys know how you ever had 3-year-old boys, you know what it's like. So, and it would be a distraction for him going to bed. So that's another issue. So, guys, I'm going to wind this thing down. I'm going to do one last look through my chat here. Says I don't even buy. I can't afford sleeves, man. But look, sleeves. It's only because it's getting colder. I hate wearing sleeves. I'll be honest with you guys. I do hate buying sleeves. I'm wearing sleeves. I like to dress down. I wear shorts and sleeveless shirts all summer long. If I could get away with it at work, I would do it. So yeah. Yeah, guys, Jacqueline, Dad, thank you. Yeah, he's going to post a link up to 1984 Barbecue. Make sure you're subscribed to him. He does a great channel. He actually talks some football. So, all right, guys, I'm going to end this thing. I'll make sure I'm not missing anybody here. Polyester. I wish they'd come back in style, Justin, buddy. Those were the old coach's shorts. I wore those back in the 80s, man, and I'd wear them again today if they come back. All right, guys. Thanks, Stephen, Justin, everybody. Yeah, about my bedtime. So, guys, I'm just going to end this right here. And I'm going to give you guys a good cheers. I don't want to show their name again because they're not paying me to show it. So, God love everybody. Thank you. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. I might, if I get everything done in time, I'll probably jump in on John's feed next week. So, God bless you, folks. Bye-bye.